Guys, I'm Mal. This week we are doing Fish Week. We will be reading Fidgety Fish, playing a game called Walleye Sound, and creating a fish craft that goes along with the Fidgety Fish book. I hope you enjoy.
Fidgety Fish by Ruth Galloway. Tiddler was always fidgeting. He wiggled and he squiggled, and he darted and he giggled, until his mom got fed up with him. "Go out into the sea and swim till you're tired, but watch out for the big fish," she said. So Tiddler swam out of his cave. He dived and he flipped, he leaped and he dipped. He sped faster than a rocket, and glided gently like a swan, letting the sea currents fan his fins, but he still didn't feel tired. The sea was full of the most interesting things. There was limplets that clung, and jellyfish that stung. There was a big, big starfish that didn't do much at all. "Hello," said Tiddler, nudging the starfish gently with his nose. The starfish didn't answer. It didn't even move. A crab sidled by, sleeking and clacking its big claws. Tiddler wanted to play with it, but the crab scuffled off and disappeared into the seaweed. Tiddler came to a big, dark cave. It looked much more exciting than his cave back home, and Tiddler swam in. Snap! Everything went dark. Tiddler was trapped inside the big fish. He trembled and he shivered. He shook and he quivered, until the big fish's tummy began to feel very funny indeed. It rumbled and it grumbled. It turned and it tumbled. It fluttered and it groaned, and it mumbled and it moaned. Suddenly the big fish burped, and burp! Swoosh! Out shot Tiddler. He shot past the jellyfish, and he clicketed crab hiding in the weeds, past the starfish and straight through his front door. "I hope you've used up all that energy," said his mom. But she would have to wait until the morning to hear about his adventures, because Tiddler was already fast asleep.
Wow, I hope you enjoyed that book as much as I did. Up next is the craft. First, to make the Fidgety Fish craft puppets, you will need to draw around your little one's hand. Once you have drawn around your child's hand on each of the pieces of colored paper, cut out the hand outlines to create the fish stencils. Next, we're going to glue a googly eye onto your fish to make it come alive. If you want, go ahead and add a mouth to your fish like we did. We used a red crayon, but you can use any color you'd like. Then you're going to use your pencil to start making squiggly lines for the scales. For drawing purposes, we then flipped over our fish to glue the popsicle stick first to the back of the cutout fish before we added the glitter glue. Next, we flip back over the fish and went over the scales with red glitter glue, but you can use any color you like. Now you have your own fidgety fish to play with. Up next, we will be playing a walleye sound game with AmeriCorps interns, Skyla and Celine.
Skyla, I'm an AmeriCorps member at Harmon Reserve. Today we will be playing a walleye sound game. So you can play this with your child. All you got to do is have a cell phone and set the timer for 5 seconds. So you're going to hide it, and the timer will keep going off so that the child can use their hearing to listen for their prey. So I'm going to go hide this quick. And now we wait. Here, over here. Found it.
Hope you enjoyed everything we did this week. Next week, we will be talking about insects. Yum, yum, yum.